We have found the hardest working Super Smash Bros. Ultimate player in the entire world. This guy has played more tournament sets than a lot of pros combined. Port Priority 9 was last weekend. If you guys don't know this, MkLeo went 2-2. He lost to a Me Brawler player in winners, and then in losers lost to RM8. People probably don't know who RM8 is, but anyone who knows, who is a knower, knows that this guy has 8,925 wins and 2,531 losses. Over 10,000 tournament sets played. That is insane. Let me give you a point of reference. MkLeo, all time, has barely over 2,000. And he goes to a lot of tournaments, right? Light goes to tournaments every week. Also just barely over 2,000 sets. These are professional players that are getting top 8s and performing really well. Check people who play Wi-Fi a lot, like Wrath or Sonics. Let's try Sonics. Still not even half the amount as this RM8 guy. So I have gathered 3 sets throughout this man's career. Let's watch this man's progression as a player. Maybe it wasn't much. I mean, he still hasn't popped off yet. His video is brought to you by Factor. What is Factor? It's a meal delivery service that gives you fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals directly to your doorstep. See, I love Factor. I'm a very busy boy. I got a lot of video games to play. I got a lot of volleyball to ball up with. I got a lot of things to go out and do, like buy groceries, which, I mean, I don't really feel good when I get home with my $200 of groceries and I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know what to do with any of that stuff. That's why I like Factor so much. You know exactly what you're getting. You feel great after eating all the food. It takes not even 2 minutes to heat up. Just pop that bad boy in the microwave. You save yourself so much time and energy. So many different options too. They cater to so many specific diets. If you're vegan, you're vegetarian, you want a high protein diet, they even have that. You want to try something new, you can let the chef choose for you. If that all sounds good to you, stop listening to me ramble. Go to factor75.com and use code MARSFB50 to get 50% off of your first order and free breakfast for 1 year. It's Mars with 2 S's, by the way. You know it's in the channel, it's down there. 50% off your first order, free breakfast for 1 year. What more do you want? Free breakfast is lit. Just use the code in the description if you didn't want to just type all that out. I'll see you in the video. 5 years ago.
Play heavy, you play heavy.
Absolutely.
Some DK mains, some things, some say that.
Holy load times. These guys are playing on Switch 0.5s, not even Switch 1s.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Town and City goes between 3 different stages.
See, I'm seeing a pretty active play style right now. Lots of nairs, lots of in-your-face gameplay.
One part of the stage is good for me, right?
Slowing it down a little bit, pumping the brakes, showing some good fundies. Understanding of the new... Kind of wasting his double jump a lot. If he gets called out for that, he could die very early. Very simple game plan so far. I think a lot of the good Ike players, they tend to start like shifting in a little bit more like down tilts, some run-up shields. We don't really see a lot of him doing that. Okay, he's not doing the Wi-Fi side B, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, what's going to happen? And it's always...
Bing bong.
No, not quite.
Yeah, reading the DI wrong, going right, need to go left, but you know what, who cares?
Yeah, he's just nairing. He's not really mixing up too much. Bro loves getting hit by down B, I gotta say. Okay, I like that.
Good up B. Getting that damage.
He needs to hit shield, then just like jab after, catch someone mashing. It's not really counter-adapting that much. Let's see if the nairs keep up now that we're kind of back in neutral. Yes, it does. A little predictable.
Looking and aiming to punish people after they've hit their shield. And I feel like that was happening at the top level play, right? But now we're starting to reach this like mid to high level of play. You're really getting that, getting that brain working.
Yeah,
it's great.
You have to use more than one or less, depending on who you play on online. It's a very...
It's just gonna be interesting. Big sword.
Yeah.
Can't get past that.
I feel like he's playing like there's a lot of delay. I'm pretty sure they're from the same region. RM8 is Canadian. That's true. What am I talking about? Well, he's a Wi-Fi grinder, so you know what? We could still judge his adaptability. He doesn't really go for a lot of like hard reads, from what I've seen so far. Doesn't really ever stop to watch what his opponent's doing, just kind of like always, to some degree, using the gas pedal. Okay, he does the Wi-Fi roll in. I love that. His opponent has the Angel platform iframes. I'm not really seeing anything that super stands out with his play. This feels like just typical good Ike with some bad habits riddled in.
such a big
right? He doesn't really like mix up too well what he does on shield. He's not really responding to what his opponent's doing that much. Just kind of like pressing the move that he wants to hit the most, you know? I noticed that with like a lot of the dash attacks. That's honestly mostly what I see desperation of. Some of the up airs too. Who wants Nair? Give him Nair. Yeah, he wants Nair up air.
This is the exact situation that RMA was in last time. So now it's Chunky Kong's time to say, you know, I can do that too, but there's no way.
Okay, Chunky Kong kind of just gave that one up. All right. Oh, hell yeah, dude. There he is. There's Donkey Kong. So let's go to the 1 year ago now VOD. We have an IRL VOD versus Hurt, so now he's playing a bit better of a player. He's had about 4 years to improve. If he starts nairing grenades over and over, I'm going to say he hasn't really improved much.
The grenades, I mean, again, just kind of setting the tone here of this match. It is very apparent.
He timed the Nair with the grenade catch. I like that.
Like we talked about before, it's going to be Nair City. One's going to turn into 3, and then sooner or later, it's just going to be out of control. Good right here on a Hurt. Just kind of keep this match on the ground, too. Want to see if
seems like he is very reluctant to hold shield for too long. I feel like this is one of those matchups you have to stay a little bit more grounded than you'd like. Trying to find changes in his gameplay. See if he actually adapts to matchups. Dash attack, if you're greedy.
Now the conversion off the grenade could be huge.
Okay. They're on the way down just for a little bit of coverage. The last thing you need is another up.
I'm expecting some kind of cheeky dash attack, but he's kind of just getting f***ed up instead.
Hurt has actually adjusted in real time to this matchup and is setting up the grenades on the ground.
Hurt's anti-airing? Yeah, that's a big difference between the Chunky Kong set.
I mean, grenade in hand right now, and that time just letting it explode right in their face.
And the other thing we're seeing
there is the random dash attack. A little bit of desperation. I mean, honestly, you're at that point, right? He doesn't really look like he's like panicking though. He's still trying to like figure out what pace he should play at. So that I can appreciate as well. Not really throwing the grenades back though, even though he probably should be at this point. There you go. His roll-in habit's still strong here. Hurt is cooking it. Yeah, he's got very like I'm new to this game roll habits, and they persist. See that situation right there, like he just smacked the grenade and it didn't blow up with the Nair. So Nair is like more spammable than you probably think.
It seems to be the ones that are like
douche,
kind of putting themselves in positions to win sets and win tournaments more often. It is so nice being able to get that lead.
True Wi-Fi player. FD is his favorite stage. Doesn't forward air the thing. I'm surprised that was unsafe. But he is not very good at reading defensive options, I find. Forcing his will most of the time. As far as development as a player, I'm not really seeing a lot. Yeah, he jumps way too much. And he doesn't really like notice that that's the problem either. I'm expecting to watch this final set versus Danny and see roughly the same exact game plan. Okay, wait, hold on. Now I see a little bit of adapting going on here. We're getting more grabs, which is important. Nair instead of the grab there was good. A little scramble situation where you would think the grab was coming. That was a call out and a half, holy. Up throws faster, and it doesn't hit the grenade. I didn't think about that. But I also think he was up throwing versus Chunky too, which is weird. Damn, Mike is trash. Ooh, no, that's back air. No, down tilt back air.
This is what we kind of prophesied coming into the.
Have you ever seen that in your life? And he's ready to convert off of it.
RM8, not to be confused with RM7 or 9. This is the 8th installment right here, reminding you why they made it right here. 61st seed, bringing it right here to the 4th seed.
That is absolutely insane. I've never seen Snake convert.
All right, he's kind of gaming right now. I'm gonna lie. I was kind of attributing the fact that last game was so close because Hurt was just like blowing himself up over and over, but he's gaming. Ooh, good call out on the run-up shield.
I like that. Always having a grenade in hand just to stop the follow-up.
Is that it? He gets the game!
We're just not respecting Nair. He hasn't F-tilted once, by the way. That move is goat.
That's right. Again, the mini game definitely played out in their favor, but this one
brother, Hurt is trolling right now. He's juggling himself.
You better Nair again, damn it. Hands off. Love that throw right into the back air. Some simple stuff when we decide to break that zone. Can't forget, Snake can bang up close and personal. Frame 3 jab.
Dude, is Hurt just trash versus Snake? Bro!
By being down 0-2 and now trying to
Missed
bring
the
it to
kill.
Hurt in a big way, who's forced to approach. This
Missed the
makes
dash
the
attack.
wall
Wait a
strategy
minute.
we were talking
Now
about
this has
a
become a
little
Hurt
bit
VOD
harder
review. What the
because
heck?
RMA's
I will say, I feel like when you're playing against a guy who has as many
Whoa,
sets
what's
as
that?
RMA, I feel like matchup checks are not real, and he probably knows at least a general game plan, if not a little bit more, for each matchup. You know what I mean? Like, in Ultimate, most people don't truly know every matchup. In fact, I would argue that there are no players who know, like, even half of the matchups well, right? Like, I think people just know general game plans that they should do for each kind of play style and then adjust accordingly. So, like, you know, jump mix. Okay, so, like, normally when you're playing Ike, your game plan is to nair a lot, right? And mix in some grabs and some down tilts. And when you're adjusting for specific matchups as Ike, you're just, like, kind of going deeper into one of those three options. You know, I should nair more in this matchup, I should grab more in this matchup, or I should down tilt more in this matchup. And for this one, you just grab more. You know, and you, like, you down tilt the least because he's not going to run into your down tilt, you know? Playing such a simple character definitely makes it so that a lot of the time, matchups don't really matter. Low-key, hella losable.
Smart RMA to not roll in that time, just jumping right in place. Grenade, no.
double jump here.
You should up B more in every matchup. Up B is always just like a mash check, you know?
Notches out of grenade range, and now the burst option from
Like, oh, were you trying to, like, squeeze in a hitbox between my moves? Up B. Nope, don't do that.
Trying to get him to go high to get the up tilt. Ike a little too
Yeah, you're dead.
fast, but the empty hop
There you go.
into the up tilt and Hurt a little pop off there.
Alright, so now the next one that we're going to watch is going to be from 2 days ago. This is the most recent gamer that we have seen. My take on the Leo performance happens. This RM8 guy is camping hella hard. How did RM8 beat Leo? Probably by camping really hard. I like that little mix from Danny. I'm not seeing much adjustment. I think it's he's playing a lot slower, a lot less committal. Whoa, actually jabbing? Wait, he never jabbed. The butter chicken taquito is a certified banger. Damn, that sounds awesome. Yeah, he's kind of owning right now, I won't lie. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe just start like running in there and anti-airing a lot more. He might just be dead. Yep, well, that's how it goes. So, somehow, by simplifying his game plan, he's playing much better. I would expect that to be from Mike very soon. No? You try going with the DI check down throw from Ike. Okay. Yeah, maybe this guy has just been playing the same for the last 5 years. Slight adjustments to how much he wants to camp. That's about it. I'm surprised someone can play so much Smash Ultimate and play Ike the whole time. I don't know if this guy plays any other characters. Ike is like a pretty mind-numbing character after a while. Like, I remember when I used to like main Ike and I would like practice for tournament with him, and like I would do friendly sessions with Ike. I would just be getting like bored after like 5 games. Like, I'm doing like just like a small roulette of things with varying efficacy. Oh, very good air dodge. Nice use of the word efficacy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Word of the day. Ugh, wow, I've actually watched 2 of these guys' sets. That's the first time he's ever gone for a read. Like a big one. He only saves those for while he's down. This is like if an old man was a top player. He plays slow and solid at the beginning. If he has a lead, he tries to establish it further, slowly and steady, without making any big plays and allowing his opponent to make mistakes. And then if he's behind, he goes for big plays because he needs it. Fun fact, I have played against Danny, not in bracket, but in randubs. And yes, I have farmed him. I think he would play with me again, though, because he thinks I have a jump out of hit stun habit. And I can exploit that. But don't tell him. This Danny guy does not be parrying. Have you noticed that Danny has any big habits? I haven't really been paying super close attention to him. He likes back air, even in the nooch. He will swing the back air every time. It's a good move. Dude, yeah, like even like in moments like these where he's down 1 stock to 3, he's still doing like retreating, like aerials and stuff, and still playing it slow. Laser beams. Oh, he tried scamming. You're dead. Well, there you go. That was our mate, the man who has played the most sets out of any player in all of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Don't check those stats. I'm pretty sure that's right. Doesn't really matter. Who knows? Who cares? You know what it is.